Welcome back to another video today, my people. Today, I want to address a topic that I've been thinking about and that people are experiencing all across the world with the whole, money thing. People don't have money for food. People don't have food in their areas. I know me personally, I went to the gas station yesterday. They say they don't have any gas, and it's been the second or third week in a row where a well-known gas station has just not have gas for a day. Multiple gas stations. What else? The whole, just everything going on. The inflation of prices for building materials, wood, electrical supplies, PVC, copper. Yeah. So I like to throw out this thing and say that people, or they try to make us, or society taught us how to make a living, not know how to live. Cause like making a living, you're dependent. That's all this society is about all across the world, except some portions here and there. And those portions are probably called the impoverished areas, or in poverty, because they don't have internet, or they don't have power or something like that, because they're off grid. And basically, the whole thing about America particularly, and I don't know anything about other countries, but it's all about dependency. That's what the whole thing is. The money is just to keep you dependent. We all go to fast food restaurants, or go to the grocery store, go to the gas station, go buy clothes, have to get things built for us, have to depend on someone giving us electricity, giving us clean water, giving us, gas to heat the home, or all that type of stuff. But if we actually took time to learn and to figure these things out, we could, simple. Like, if you ever had a bell pepper, there's like 20 or 50 seeds in that one bell pepper. You can take those seeds out and, start planting them in the ground somewhere. Or if your climate is not warm enough, you can plant them inside your home, inside and on the windows. Simple as that. What other things are, tomatoes, easy to plant. I'm just trying to list things that I know that will bear fruit within the first year, that you get seeds out of every time. An apple is going to take you a couple of years to get from fruit out. Like a big fruit tree is going to take you a couple of years to get a fruit out. Well, like a squash or something, a cucumber. Those are simple things that you see the seeds, and we just throw them. We're in the habit of just throwing them away and not thinking about it. When you start seeing those seeds, start throwing them in the ground. And to combat the whole food insecurities, or food shortage, whatever you want to call it, why don't we go to like different parts around our cities, or just on side the road, or anywhere where we know they're not going to cut the grass, at least frequently, and we can start just throwing some seeds over here, like this park over here. I mean, you could probably, but that'll be the thing, trying to box it up where no one will cut the grass and run over it. But simple thing like that, we could start a community garden, but not just that one community garden. Like I know for here in Alabama, the weather is wonderful, and you can grow many things here, and especially if you're on below Tennessee across, like in growing zone 6 through 9 or something, and even up north, y'all can grow plenty of things, and of course you can grow these things in your home as well. So that's the thing we need to figure out, how to get our own electricity into our homes. We can't depend on these power companies, such as Texas is a prime example. They just simply cut the people's power off. A small percentage of the power in these people's homes did have a problem, so they had to cut the line off and work on it. But for the majority, they just cut the people's power off. That's called rolling blackouts. If that's what the smart meters are on your home, they don't have It's like not like the water here that you have to send someone out to cut the water off. You just do it from computer, turn it off. But yeah, and such as we need to make our own fuel. I know this is sound crazy and outrageous, but making your own fuel is possible. You don't have to drill in the ground and get fossil fuels. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna figure out a formula, and you guys can look it up. You guys and gals can look this up, how to create your own fuel. And you can just figure out that this fuel, this gas we get, comes from plants, plant matter, and it's just they blend up the seeds or whatever, and then put in your tank, and they give you some probably. This probably could be one universal fuel. No need for diesel and 87, 89 premium, whatever. But you can just have to take some time and figure this thing out. And then water, clean water. I think everyone, the rain falls from the sky, or you got a stream or something, you can go and purify that water. I'm pretty sure everyone can get that concept. But yeah, we just have to stop becoming dependent on another corporation to give us what we need for our daily life. So we should plant our seeds, make our own food, figure out how to get our own electricity. And really, quite honestly, electricity is really a luxury for most times. I mean, unless you're talking about in the colder months and you just need a lot of heat and you don't have the applications to make a fire in your home or outside your home. But yeah, we just need to, like, this $3,200 that people have received, this could be your seed money. If you need to buy clothes, if you need to buy materials for, or you buy your food for long periods of time, that's what this money is for. And people are talking about they're printing out money, corrupt politicians. Like, it's all on us. It's do or die. You become independent now, or you become dependent forever. And if you become dependent forever, you're gonna die. You're not gonna survive. This is gonna be fit for the survival. So we have to become independent, learn how to live off the land, or close to it, be knowledgeable of it, cause God didn't make this earth or put you on here to depend on a corporation, and for you to go spend 80 hours of your 2 weeks to go get some chump change, and then you have to go to the grocery store. But then when you go to the grocery stores and there's nothing there, you go to the gas station and there's nothing there. So then, this is not a good system for you to rely on, as this system is and has going to collapse instantly, is without notice. Just like people across the pond, they're having troubles over there. Have to stop blaming these politicians or these so-called presidents. It's just a TV. Everything we have, everything we need, we can get it. Pretty simple. We just have to put in the study, put in the work, do trial and error, and to gain the knowledge, and we have to spend the time. That's the only real money right there, the knowledge and time. If you have the knowledge and you have the time, you can make your own gold. You can learn some alchemy and create your own gold. And gold and silver is the real money, and it's not the fiats. And I also like to address, they're not printing out money, they are putting it into your bank account. No one is getting $1,400 in cash. Like, if I go and ask anyone under the age of 50 right now, within a 5-mile radius of me, I would say 20% of the people can give me over $100 in cash right now. Even though they may have $1,000, if they had like a $1,400 check or whatever. And most of these people, they're gone. They were gone in the first day or so, a couple days. They had to catch up on bills. But that's all I got today. They're not printing in money. It's all digital currency. Me personally, I've been getting my money out, and then doing what I have to do, because in the banks. That's another thing. You may go to the bank and they don't have their amount of cash. I know for a while back, like on Saturdays, like the bank has a cap limit, like $1,000 cap limit or whatever. So if you got $3,000, they're not gonna allow you to get your $3,000 out. But it's your money, it's all. No, once you give it to the bank, it's the bank's. pretty much. I mean, they may say they have the FDIC insured and everything, but that's the same thing that happened with the Great Depression. There's a panic created, and then people went to go take out their money. Then come to find out, they don't got the money in there. So become independent. Stop becoming dependent. Learn how to live. Stop making a living. Hasta luego.